With so many beauty trends popping up every single day on social media, it's easy to think that you should try at least some of them, and they look good in pictures, but in real life they're just unflattering on everyone. So those are my 5 beauty trends that are just unflattering. So let's talk. Number 1 beauty trend I'm going to talk about today is baking. Baking underneath the eyes. Now, this has been a long debated subject, and some love it and some don't. I don't. I think the finish of it in real life, it makes you look old, and it emphasizes the fine lines, the wrinkles that you might have, and the texture of the skin is just not flattering. This term has been used in the drag community, and it refers to putting loose powder underneath the eyes and in some areas of the face and letting it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes and then just knock off the excess of it. And what remains is the powder that's going to, you know, kind of melt into the skin and make it look flawless. But let me tell you, it does make you look flawless. In photography, under so many powerful lights, you look like you have no fine lines, no wrinkles, nothing at all. But in real life, you look like an old person. Some makeup artists, really known makeup artists like Mario, he uses this technique on Kim Kardashian, and that's a known fact. But it's not the thing that I think Mario's not a good makeup artist, because he is amazing and you have a lot to, you know, learn from him. But this is just my personal opinion. This is my opinion about baking, and I don't think this technique looks good on anyone in real life, in person. Even let's say that you are like 20, I don't think that you should do it just because you don't need it. You really have to put as less as you can get away with, because you can always add more, like 2 hours later, just the slightest bit to knock off the shine. So if you didn't think you put enough, just put some more, you know, like more. Let me rectify my mistake. More. Yeah. So now it's good. So you've guessed it, the second victim of today's video is highlighters. Over highlighting, I should say, because I have nothing against highlighting on the right places and the right amount. But you really can't put shimmers anywhere on the face. The highest points of the face, the top of the cheekbones, are where wrinkles are. So if your client, or if you have wrinkles and fine lines in that area, it's just not indicated. It's not good to put shimmer there. It's just going to pronounce that, and it's going to make it look more than it actually is. It's going to make you more wrinkled looking, and the skin is going to look more textured, and I don't think that's a result you're looking, you know, for. So my advice would be, if you have fine lines in those areas, just avoid that small area, put it slightly underneath, and also use liquid highlighter, because the powder highlighters do emphasize more the, you know, the skin texture than the liquid ones. That's just my opinion. It's a nice technique to, you know, bring forward the areas that you wanna bring, and that being the highest points of the face. Put the right amount on the right areas and you're going to look great. Do the opposite and you're going to look exactly the opposite. So this is my opinion on highlighters. The third makeup trend I'm going to talk about are the brows, because why not? They are very, very important. They frame our faces and they should be done right. So there's no denying that the pencil thin brow trend came and now it's gone, because we like a more luscious brow, a more thicker one. So this is one of the subjects I want to talk to you about, because I do have an opinion about this. And I see brows everywhere. I see them on social media, pictures. I see them here on YouTube, and they are just there. They, you know, you can see them. They look bulky and in your face and too much, too thick. and some faces just don't suit those brows. It's just the way it is. The thing is, this is not Brooke Shields. If you don't have them naturally and you do want to have them, this is not the technique I would use. This is just penciled in thick brows. That's what it is. So now that we are on the subject, I want to tell you my opinion about the tattooed brows. I think they can be made amazingly looking, and you just need to go to a professional and to have them done in a natural way. That's because you're going to have them on your face for a long time, maybe forever, and you just don't want to end up with like green brows, bulky ones, like I've said, or looking very arched or something that's not going to suit your face. So you really have to be careful with that. That's all I'm saying. So I'm not saying that I don't like them. Just make your homework, see who in your area is going to be the best for the job, and yeah, just do them in a natural looking way. Blusher. The blusher, you know, like you put it on, boop, 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 and you're done. It's nothing to think about, but there is a trend that involves the blusher, and that's in mostly Asia, where the girls and women like to put their blusher really up high on the cheekbone, where we actually put our highlighter. That's why, you know, this stripe today here on this area. That's not the area where we naturally blush, and that's just going to make it makeup-y looking. Now, I personally don't like it. I don't like how it looks. I think I'm gonna hear it. You know, the women in Asia are going to, you know, write some impressions about my opinion, but it's okay. You know, let's just agree to disagree, and yeah, that's my opinion on this subject. The number 5 trend: overlining the lips. Overlining my lips, I always like to do, but not in this way, because this is funny looking. This is funny looking. In real life, it's even more funny, believe me. Yeah. So in photography, this maybe looks good if it's done well. This is not done well. This is lip liner, you know, overlining the lip big time, and then on top I put a regular lipstick, which is this from MAC. By the way, it's the shade Fanfare. I love this shade. The thing is, if you want to do it right, overlining the lips like this, you know, big time, you should put on top of that liner a liquid lipstick that's matte. A matte lipstick. If you overline your lips, you should never put a lip gloss, anything like that, on top. The light is going to emphasize more the natural line of your lip, so the highest point of your lip. You are going to end up looking like this. You're going to have, you know, your lipstick, and around that, the lip liner. The thing is, everyone is, you know, more than willing to do anything to be on the latest trend. I have nothing against big lips. I love them. I wish I had fuller lips, you know, like fuller lips, but I don't. Naturally, I don't. I wasn't born with them, and it's, you know, pointless to try and make them look double so full as they are, you know, naturally are. So if you want to overline your lips, do it just the slightest bit. It's going to help. It's going to make your lips look slightly fuller, and that should be enough. You know, if you want more, then there are other methods, but this, no, this is no. So those were my 5 trends I wanted to talk to you about that are just unflattering on every single one. I just cannot warm myself towards. It's just not looking good, and I mean, it's not looking good in person. So those are the trends I do not like, if I wasn't clear on the subject. I would love to hear your opinions about the subject, about the 5 trends that I strongly dislike, and maybe you have other trends that are running wild on social media and you would like to say something about that too. So you can do that underneath. I promise I read every single comment and I'll also answer if you write something. So this being said, I just want to thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe my channel and follow me on social media, because my brows and lips and blusher and highlighter and everything is there as well. So I'm on Instagram, Facebook and on VERO, just so you know. Bye, until next time.